Hello everyone, welcome to the series of Indian Penal Code 1860. This is part 4 and this part deals with general explanations from section 27 to 52A. From section 6 to 26 I have covered in the last video. If you haven't seen it, the link is provided in the description. Okay then, without wasting your time, let's move. Section 27. It states that on accounting of the person, the property which is in the possession of his wife, clerk or servant will consider in his possession. Now the question will be arises in your mind that what for those who has hired only for temporary or particular occasions? The answer is simple. They also included under this section. Section 28. When one thing resembles to another and the other intentionally or knowingly practiced the deception is considered counterfeit. There is no need to be the exact imitation, and it is presumed that the person practicing the deception is intended and knowing that. Section 29. Any matter expressed or described upon any substance by means of letter, figures or marks will consider the document. For example, checks, power of attorney, maps or plan is a document. Section 29. Section 29 is all about electronic records and the meaning of the electronic records as the same as provided in section 21T of Information and Technology Act. Section 30. It states that it is a document which creates, extend, transfer or restrict the legal right, or whereby person acknowledge that he is or not under any legal liability or. The definition of a document is also provided under section 3 of Indian Evidence Act, on which I will soon prepare the series, so don't forget to subscribe. Section 31. It talks about will, and will is a testamentary document. Section 32. It states that acts also extend to illegal omissions. Section 33. It states that act and series of act denotes a single act, and the same in omissions as well. Section 34. Now section 34 is quite important. We first read it out. When a criminal act is done by several persons in furtherance of a common intention of all, each person is liable for that act in the same manner as if it were done by them alone. Generally, it means that when there are several persons and they are assisting a crime, then each and every person will be liable for that crime as they have done them alone. So there are some essential ingredients in it and we will discuss on it. The first one is the criminal act by several persons. The criminal act must be there, and in section 32 and 33 we knows that the act include illegal omissions as well and series of acts also. The second ingredient is the common intention. It means that there is to be a prior meeting of mind or a preconceived design or a plan between persons. The third one is participation for doing an act. in furtherance of a common intention. It may happen that there is no common intention in the beginning, but it formed afterwards. If any ingredient is not fulfilled, the case cannot be brought under Section 34. Section 35. It is quite similar with Section 34. It means that when any act is a criminal, only if that act is done with criminal knowledge or with intention is an offense. Section 36. Every effect, partly by the act or partly by the omission, is a same offense. We will not consider them different from each other. Section 37. It simply means that when several acts results an offense, every person who cooperates in it is liable for that offense. Section 38. It means that several persons, due to their acts, may be guilty of different offenses in committing of a crime. Section 39. Section 39 is talk about when any person knows or intended to do an act which produce a likely result will be considered that it is done, that this act is done voluntary. Section 40. Section 40 talks about offense. It states that the word offense denote a thing made punishable under this code. It means the offense is that thing which is made punishable only by this code. Now Section 41 to Section 52A are quite simple. Like Section 41 talks about spatial law that's applicable to a particular subjects only. Section 42 local law which applicable to particular part of India. Section 43 talk about illegal, that is prohibited by law or which is an offense or which furnish the ground of civil actions are illegal, and the legally bound to do means the person which is illegally to omit the duty which is illegally to omit. Section 44 injury basically talks about any harm which is caused to any person in mind, body or reputation. Section 45 talks about life which denotes the life of a human being. Section 46 talks about death, that means a death of human being. Section 47 talks about animal which denotes any living creatures but not human being. Section 48 talks about the vehicle like conveyance on water of human being or property like boat or ships. Section 49 talks about year and month which is reckoned according to British calendar. Section 50 talks about section. It basically says that prefixed numerical figures like the countings, the numerical figures prefixed on the part of the section is a section itself. Section 51, it is an oath which is made to the public servants or which is also used as a proof whether in court or not. Section 52 talks about good faith. It is a negative definition, but in positive it states that any act which is done with due care and attention is is considered that that act is done in good faith. Section 52A is harbor. It basically providing to another person the basic facilities like shelter, food, drink, money, clothes, arms, ammunitions, and convenience means and such other things. So well, this is it, the end of part 4 and the general explanations. In the next video, I will deal with the punishments from section 53 to section 75. I have made an attempt to explain the sense behind the sections, but still, if you want to ask any question, you are free to ask me in the comments. And do not forget to get subscribed and like this video. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.